pass too wide. I was going to say too tall. Actually, was out of her reach, but off to the side and went out of bounds. Checking in for Faith, Kayla Steffens, the junior out of Minnesota, for seeing her first action. She steps in front, steals the ball, and lays it in. So the steal and the basket. Timeout called. 4:46 to go in the first quarter. Faith with a 12-2 lead. catch it. 10 seconds expired, so you have to have possession before the shot clock expires. That ball is thrown away. Here comes Miller all the way down and lays it in. So suddenly, it's a 5-point game here, and I have to look back. I don't keep a running score. I have access to it, though. Costello with it down low, too far under, couldn't get it to go in. And here comes Ecclesia with a chance to pull closer. Ball almost stolen. Binkin falls out of bounds as she tries to intercept the pass and save it. So 21.1 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. That's the time remaining in the first quarter. We'll see if Faith can get a steal or at the very least, get a stop so that Ecclesia does not pull even closer here at the end of the first quarter. So Faith started out so well. There's a three, no good. Still 10 seconds to go, and Faith not able to get the rebound. Davis backs it out. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and the shot from the corner is no good, and we have reached the end of the first quarter. 19-14, our score. Faith with a 5-point lead. Ready to go here in the second quarter. Faith, at one time, they had a 15-2 lead. That's a 13-point lead. That's as large as it got. It was also 19-7 at one point, a 12-point lead, and the last 7 points of the quarter scored by Ecclesia. And now after the steal, Miriam Binkin got the ball on the run, and there was a defender in front of her, kind of messed up her steps, and she ended up traveling. So that turnover gives the ball back to Ecclesia. 7 turnovers for Faith and 13 for Ecclesia. Faith continues to press. This time the press is broken by Jackson. She gets it off to Andrade. Jackson has it back, has her shot blocked by Binkin. Miriam still has the ball in her hands, still dribbling, and now gives it up to Sovereign, who's checked back in there. Costello for 3, no good. Rebound by Binkin, almost loses it out of bounds, is able to tip it back in. Sovereign with the driving layup, won't go. And now the ball into the hands of Davis. Janiah Davis avoids the trap on the sideline, and they've moved her out of the point guard possession, and now Jackson is playing that. This is Taylor. And Davis now with it. 8-7 to shoot. Faith sitting back in that 1-2 zone. Jackson down the lane, loses the ball, picks it up, shoots and misses, and the rebound, Miriam Binkin. She gives it up to Costello. Inside to Steffens, and now Keepers has it knocked out of her hands. and Faith will keep it. Janiah Davis pointing the other way to no avail. And Tashia Keepers will throw it in for the Eagles. In it comes to Michaela Jones. We are in the second quarter. This is the first of 2 games tonight, 2 more tomorrow, as both the women and the men will play tomorrow. Michaela Jones for 3 from outside. That's the first basket of the game for Michaela. And once again, it's Jackson. She is able to break through the press. Now she gets her shot blocked by Binkin. It'll stay with Ecclesia. 22-14, 8-point lead now. 5 at the beginning of this second quarter. And Jackson triggers the inbound pass, and it comes to Davis. Cut off as she tries to drive. 15 to shoot. The ball passed across the lane. It goes awry, and Michaela Jones, or excuse me, Sovereign was able to tip it back in. Now Faith loses it, and Davis gets fouled as she tries to head for the basket, and that one not a shooting foul. We've started in another quarter, so the foul count starts over, as you know, 5 fouls in a quarter in women's basketball. And you get 2 shots, no 1-and-1 anymore. The drive by Torres, layup no good. Binkin with the rebound. Miriam averaging a double-double this year, both in points and rebounds. I don't know the exact numbers. And Erica Sovereign lost the ball, had it tipped away. Probably the ball might have belonged to Faith if she would have let it drop to the ground, but she caught it and she was out of bounds. So another turnover for Faith. Ecclesia definitely doing a better job against the press this quarter. They've got some ball handlers and some speed. They also have a 3-point shooter. That way was Andrade, who shot that 3 in, and now Faith misses. And a double dribble is called on Ecclesia after they get the rebound and had possession of the ball, trailing by 5, but Faith will get it back after that turnover. Michaela Jones to throw it in for the ladies of Faith Baptist Bible College. And it comes to Binkin. Now Jones with it on the baseline, and she shoots in a 3. Michaela Jones had a really good game on Tuesday night against Emmaus, and she's got a couple of 3s here in this game. Ball goes out of bounds. Ecclesia will keep it, and the ball tipped away and stolen by Costello, and she can't catch up with the ball fast enough to make a layup. She was almost clear on the baseline when she caught up with it, and no teammates were close enough trailing the play to feed and get an easy layup. So Faith keeps it, but they miss out on scoring immediately after the turnover. In it goes to Binkin. She has her shot blocked, gets it back, has it blocked again. This time a foul is called, and that is on Alita Torres, I believe. It is. That's the second on Torres. And Miriam Binkin at the line to shoot 2. She was 1 of 2 a little bit earlier in this game. And now, as she misses that one, 1 of 3, can bump her average up to 50% if she makes this one. She did not. And so no points that time down the floor for Faith, a lead by 8. Nice dribble drive. Shot missing, but a foul called, and Janiah Davis will go to the line to shoot 2. Soleil Ashley getting ready to check in for the Eagles. as Janiyah Davis goes to the line. And Soleil comes in for Marion Binkin. That is her second personal foul, and so likely she'll sit the rest of this half. Davis shoots in the free throw. He has the great confidence of her teammates. There are none there to rebound, but she does miss the second. And here's Costello, who got the rebound with the ball in her hands. Now Michaela Jones. Over it goes to keepers, and a foul is called on the baseline. That one will go on Jackson, I believe. Antonise Jackson picks up the foul. That's her second. Only a couple of players on the bench. Costello with a three as she gets the inbound pass. The other night, Emmaus only had one substitute on the bench. Pass ahead, shot blocked by Ashley. That was Lily Taylor trying to score, and then Faith throws it away. So Soleil Ashley with the ball, and I looked away for a moment, and all of a sudden I saw the ball going out of bounds. There were three Faith players down there, and somehow it squirted away from them and went out of bounds. So Ecclesia with the ball, long three, no good by Davis. Rebound, Faith. Michaela Jones with it. Costello, who already has 3 threes, covered up so she couldn't shoot one there. This is Wacker with it, and now Ashley. And they try to pass it down underneath to Costello, and it goes out of bounds, and Faith with another turnover. So a few more than you like to see in a half, although they are winning the turnover battle. 16 for Ecclesia and 11 for Faith. Nice reverse layup on the other end. That's Andrade who got that reverse layup to go. Ball tipped away and stolen. Here comes Davis, stops, passes underneath, and shot in by Taylor. Lily Taylor with her first basket, and the lead's back down to 6. So Faith was able to lengthen it. Ashley with the drive lays it in. Soleil Ashley with her first 2. She becomes the 7th Eagle to score tonight in this one. Taylor, and she gets that shot to roll in. Lily Taylor went scoreless for the first part of the game, but she has the last 2 baskets for the Royals. Ashley pivots, nice move, couldn't get the shot to go. And 6-point deficit facing Ecclesia, and they have the ball. Long 3 on the way, no good. Rebound going over the top was Torres. She was able to reach over without fouling, and then gets it to Jackson, who shoots in a 3, her first basket, and we have a 3-point game. Ashley with it. Will try a long 3, no good. Rebound by Wacker, and she throws it away. A little off balance and couldn't quite get it to Michaela Jones, who was the intended receiver. And now Lily Taylor has it, and a chance to tie this game up with a 3-point basket this time down. They take a 2 instead and miss it. That was Andrade. On the other end, Costello can't go, and a timeout call by Ecclesia. It comes with 3:15 to go, and it's just a 3-point lead for our Faith Lady Eagles. Ecclesia with the ball trailing by 3:15 to go until halftime here in this game. And Ecclesia doesn't have a great record, but when you look at the competition level that they play, you can see why. They are 4-5, and they play some bigger and better schools than Faith has played thus far in the season. So this was not ever going to be easy, and it looks even more like that. Shot missing. Costello able to come out of there with it. Here comes Michaela Jones. Ball tipped away and stolen from her. Davis across the baseline. Shot missing. Taylor follows it up, and now Costello comes out of there with the rebound for Faith. And she loses the ball. So Faith, a lot of turnovers in this game. Davis for three, no good. Costello again gets the rebound and gets it to Michaela Jones. Faith will get into their offense. Keepers from the baseline, no good. And Faith not really running much offense or coming down and just shooting or turning the ball over here of late. A long three on the way is good. That is Andrade. And this game is tired. Ashley with the answer on the other end. Soleil Ashley did what I said they've been doing. I'm not sure how happy Zach Kirkman is with the offense. Traveling called, where they are just kind of coming down and firing up shots. When you're hitting them, that's great. Kayla Steffens back into the lineup, and again, Binkin on the bench has 2 fouls. Ashley with another 3. This one is no good. Here comes Jackson. She fades away, misses. Ashley with the rebound. Now Costello. Have to check and see, too, whether Erica Sovereign has 2 fouls. So Soleil Ashley with nice hustle to keep that one from getting stolen. Michaela Jones got hit in the face as she started her drive and caused her to pause a bit. Steffens, 5 to shoot. Michaela Jones, a long 3, and it bounces in there. It looked like it was going to miss and roll off, but it said it rolled in, and that makes it a 6-point lead with 40 seconds to go. And then a foul by Wacker on the sideline. That's the 3rd team foul, so no free throws. And 21 seconds to shoot, 38.5 to play here in the half as Ecclesia throws it in. So Faith looks like we'll be in for a tussle. Antonice Jackson with the ball, guarded by Costello. 10 to shoot. Andrade has hit a couple of long threes. Jackson gets inside, and a shot clock violation as that shot at the buzzer didn't catch rim. And so Faith will have it with another chance to score here before the end of the half, leading by 6. Costello with the ball. Now Jones gets the high pick. Costello with 7 to shoot. Jones fakes a 3. Costello takes a 3, partially blocked, and that will allow the clock to run out. 36-30, our halftime score. We'll be back to summarize this half before the second half begins. Kurt Fincham rejoining you. We are at halftime of the women's game. Faith against Ecclesia. The Royals from Springdale, Arkansas are hanging in there against our ladies. 36-30, our halftime score. Faith with a 6-point lead. They had a 13-point lead at one point in the first quarter, but it's been close since that time as Ecclesia made a run, got to within 5 at the end of one, and now trail by 6. Faith shot just 35% from the field in the first half, 13 of 37. They did, of those 13 field goals, 7 of them were three-point baskets, so that helped. And 3 of 6 from the line is Faith. 35% for Ecclesia, 12 of 34, but they shot a lot better in the second quarter. 4 of 10 from beyond the arc for the Royals and 2 of 3 from the line. A lot of turnovers for both sides, 17 for Ecclesia, 15 for Faith, and I'm sure that's something that Zach Kirkman would like to get solved, or maybe tried to solve at halftime. Quite a few, as we mentioned, three-pointers. Michaela Jones, 3 three-point baskets for her 9 points. Katie Costello with 3 threes as well to go along with a layup. She has 11 to lead Faith in scoring in the first half. Carly Andrade, and I did ask one of the coaches about that pronunciation. I can hear our public address announcer pronouncing it differently, so if I'm messing it up and you are from Ecclesia, blame your coach. But anyway, she is leading the Royals of Ecclesia with 10 points at halftime. We're underway here in the first part of the second half, and they get it down to Marion Binkin, who sat probably, I think, for about 6 minutes before halftime with 2 fouls. She's back in there and gets the first basket of the half for either team. So Faith scoring on their first possession. Ball knocked out of bounds. Now the pass almost stolen, and now the ball is stolen as Binkin tipped it back in bounds as they tried a long pass. And what do we have? I think shot clock needs to be reset, and they put it at 23. It was down to 16. I think it didn't get reset on the possession change, so Faith will keep it. Binkin gets the inbounds pass, now drives, gets past her defender and lays it in. So Marion Binkin had just 3 in the first half. She, I believe, is the second leading scorer. I'll have to check that for sure for Faith this year. And she immediately gets 4 here in the beginning part of the second half. Shot missing on the other end by Taylor. Lily Taylor with a couple of baskets in the first half, had 4 points, couldn't get that one to go. Faith now seems to be a little more inspired here in the second half. That ball is tipped into the backcourt and controlled by Jackson. She drives, shoots, and misses. Costello with the rebound for the Eagles. Taylor harassing her, and now Michaela Jones with it. Michaela is fouled by Jackson. Antonice Jackson picks up the personal. That's her 3rd early here in the second half, and Faith will get it under their own basket. In it comes to Costello. Misses a 3. Binkin with the rebound. Fadeaway shot blocked, but Binkin is there to grab it and put it in. Merriam has all 6 of Faith's points here in the second half, and Ecclesia has not scored, and now they throw it away. So a 6-point lead has ballooned to 12, and timeout called by Coach Brad Phillips of Ecclesia. We'll take a break with the players. Faith with the ball out of the timeout. We haven't played 2 minutes yet in the second half. 8:18 to go, and Faith has doubled their halftime lead from 6 to 12. In it comes to Benkin. Gets ahead of her defender, misses the shot, a foul called, a blocking foul. I believe that will go on Lily Taylor. It is first on Lily, and Miriam Benkin, who was 1 of 4 from the line in the first half, hits the first here. So Miriam now into double figures with 10 points on the night. Second one is short, rebound out of bounds, and it'll go to Ecclesia. Katie Costello was in there. It looked like Liberty Miller knocked that ball out of bounds, but Costello was over the back a little bit, and maybe sometimes that is a factor in how the referee calls it. I mean, it should be whoever it's off of, but sometimes if there's some contact or maybe a possible foul, they will give it to the team who got fouled. That's just the way it is. Shot missing there, and Faith back the other way. Costello, who had 3 3-pointers in the first half, turns down one there. It would have been a contested one. Benkin with the drive, can't get her to go, is fouled. Number 4, Miriam Benkin, fouled by number 4, Liberty Miller of Ecclesia. And Miriam, who just went 1 of 2, has 2 more. First one rims out. Second one good. 1 of 2 from the line goes Miriam, and she still is the only person to score this half for Faith. Now Faith stills the ball, and a double dribble called by Michaela Jones. She's has a questioning look on her face. She is going through the motions of what she did out there without the ball. And she was saying that she just switched hands as she pivoted. Ball kicked away and stolen. Here's Michaela Jones to Costello, misses the layup and then has her follow shot blocked, and it goes out of bounds. So Katie can hit threes, and tonight at least she's had some trouble hitting some close-in shots, including that one there, but nevertheless a good scorer, and she proves my point there. Misses a layup and hits a 3. On the other end, Lily Taylor works her way in and scores, and that is the first basket of this quarter. We played 3 minutes before they were able to score, and now Marion Benkin again down low. She has 10 this half, 13 on the night. Faith continues to press, and getting it across to Taylor is Ecclesia. And now Davis, Janiyah Davis, backs out on the dribble as Michaela Jones puts the pressure on her. Now Erica Sovereign able to tip the ball away, pass ahead for Michaela Jones. Too far ahead of her, and that turnover will give the ball back to Ecclesia. So they put Erica Sovereign and Katie Costello up front in this 2-2-1 zone press. Andrade comes in. She came off the bench and was the leading scorer for Ecclesia in the first half. As we mentioned at halftime, she had 10. Taylor gives it off to Miller. Now cross court it goes to Andrade. This is Davis. The little runner in the lane won't go. Rebound, Marion Binkin. And throws it away. Go to the stat page. Marion Binkin, I said, was averaging a double-double, 14.2 points and 12.5 rebounds is Miriam's average on the year. And have to go back and check her rebounds in this game, but she is right at her season average in points, just a hair under 13 tonight, 14 on the year. Costello gets that rebound, and then a held ball as Liberty Miller reaches in and ties her up. Marion Binkin does have a double-double tonight. She has 12 rebounds to go along with her 13 points, so she's about on her season average for both. And we still have 15 minutes to play in this game. Shot missed there by Ecclesia. Ball tipped in bounds, and Faith comes out of there with it. 5 minutes and 10 seconds to play. Nice pick and roll, and Marion Binkin with the left hand lays it in, and she is on a scoring terror here in the second half. Maybe not happy with herself that she had to sit out quite a bit of the second quarter. In it goes to Miller, shoots and misses, but a foul called on Whitney Wacker, and Liberty will go to the line to shoot two. She had 5 points in the first half. Kayla Steffens comes in and replaces Whitney Wacker in the Faith lineup. That's the second personal on Whitney. Miller hits the first free throw. Her first point since halftime. Second one short, rebound Michaela Jones. So Faith comes down with it. Costello for three, good again. 3-point basket number 5 for Costello. Davis able to break the press on the dribble for Ecclesia. Now has the ball, launches a three, no good. Rebound Binkin, her 13th rebound to go along with her 13 points here tonight. Costello, the freshman out of Waterloo. Now Michaela Jones, the senior, gives off to another freshman. Keepers can't get it to go. Binkham with a follow is good, and she's fouled as well. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 points this half. Just this half for Marion Binkin. Another rebound there. She has 17 in the game and can add to that total from the free throw line as Faith. I look at the scoreboard, and they have opened up a 23-point lead. So something happened at halftime. Possibly Zach Kirkman lit a fire under them. I don't know. Don't know what happened in the locker room, but I do know that Faith is playing much better than they were like the last half of the first quarter and most of the second quarter. Foul called on Michaela Jones, as flashing under the basket was Liberty Miller. She was at the free throw line a bit ago and is back there now to shoot 2 more, but only 3 points this half for Ecclesia. Liberty Miller makes it 4, and she has 2 of them, both on free throws. She has another one coming and gets that one to go as well. But Faith still leading by 22. Michaela Jones gets it under to Soleil Ashley, and she shoots it in. 5 in the first half for Soleil. You add 2 to that, and you get 7. Soleil Ashley hit a 3-point basket in the first half. She has 2 there. She got the ball down low and just kind of hesitated and then thought, okay, I'll just shoot. And her defender was quite a bit shorter than she was, and she just shot it in from the left side. 3 to shoot, a long shot, no good. Rebound, Costello. That was Torres who shot that one. Now Kayla Steffens with it, tries to get it down low to Costello, goes out, or excuse me, that's to Shia Keepers. And the ball goes out of bounds, but it was off the Royals of Ecclesia. So Faith will throw it in. Michaela Jones doing the honors, gets it into Keepers. She's surrounded, gets out of there, and then gets called for traveling. So she was fighting to keep from being tied up. Finally got out of it and then apparently shuffled her feet. And a traveling call to the backcourt on Davis, and she's telling her teammates, you got to come and help me. And I didn't really notice, but I know some of them were beyond half court, and they were, I think, just depending on her to dribble through the problems. And she was unable to do that, and nobody came soon enough to help her out. She ended up traveling. Now Faith turns the ball over, and we'll check the turnover count. 21 is what the official stats say. That's updated that quickly. It probably, oh no, it now turned to 22. So 23 at Ecclesia, 22 on Faith. Shot missed. Rebound Ashley, and now Michaela Jones has it. Off to Shia Keepers. Keepers back to Michaela. She gets a pick, and then on the roll, Keepers gets it down low, but has the ball knocked away and stolen, but Shia gets it back. Costello for 3, no good this time. And the rebound for Torres. Ahead to Davis. Cut off on her dribble as there were 5 defenders inside the lane there. Jackson gets it into Andrade. Andrade has it back. 5 to shoot. Torres, a 3 from the corner, no good. Does not hit the rim. Shot clock violation. Janiyah Davis really had no choice but to launch it from the corner. Not the greatest shot, but you're going to get called for a shot clock violation. If you don't shoot it, you never know. You might hit the rim and your teammate will get the rebound. A foul call on the drive. That will go on Alita Torres. And that's 3 on Alita. Katie Costello at the line to shoot 2. Oksana Cromie into the lineup for Faith as they have lengthened their lead out to 24. Katie Costello gets it to roll in. Most of Katie's points tonight coming on 3-point baskets. She has 1 2-point field goal. And now 2 free throws and 5 3-pointers. 19 points, which is right at her average of 18.8. Shot blocked by Keepers as Davis went into the lane. Costello cross court. Cromie can't get the 3 to go. Tussle on the floor and a held ball. Costello was down there as well as Liberty Miller for Ecclesia. And that possession arrow pointing the Faith direction, so they'll get it under their own basket, and referee signals to put 20 back on the shot clock. And they're talking about it a little bit, are the refs. And now they're saying 30 seconds on a change of possession. Pass comes into Ashley, not able to control it. It goes scooting out of bounds, but they're saying that it was off Ecclesia. Kayla Steffens triggered in for the Eagles. And it comes to Soleil Ashley, now to Costello. The kick, Steffens for three, rims off, rebound, follow, no good by Costello, and the rebound chased down by Ecclesia. This is Torres, pass down low, and the shot reverse layup is good by Liberty Miller. So that makes it 61-37, 34, and now 31 seconds left as the steal is made by Davis. She drives, shoots and misses. Costello providing the defense. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will belong to Faith. Quite a bit of contact, and Janiah Davis went to the floor. No foul was called. Ball went out of bounds, and Faith gets it. A little backcourt pressure by Ecclesia. Faith breaks it and gets it to Soleil Ashley, who lays in the layup from the right side. Davis with the ball in the front court. Long three, no good as time expires in the third quarter. Our score, 63-37, Faith with a 26-point lead. Time is scheduled for 7 o'clock. Looks like we'll probably stay on that schedule as it's about 6:15 and we're into the fourth quarter here. Jackson gets past the defenders, throws a shot up, doesn't catch rim, so no shot clock reset. Ecclesia comes down with the ball, but then losing it out of bounds was Carly Andrade, and so Faith gets it back, and the turnovers, 24 for Ecclesia, 23 for Faith, so that's very even. The score is not even because Faith's shooting the ball better, and an illegal pick called. I think that was Whitney Wacker that picked that one up, and it is. It's number 3 for Whitney. And now a foul called on Whitney Wacker again as she was trying to get close to the sideline to cut off the drive of Janiah Davis and kind of scooted over in front of her. Janiah fell out of bounds, but a foul was called on Wacker, and so she picks up 2 fouls within a few seconds of clock time and now has 4. Davis to the baseline, jumper missing by Miller, rebound into the hands of Costello for Faith. Costello tries to get it to Erica Sovereign and does. Erica's been on the bench a while. Dribble move. Gets it over to Keepers, who sets a pick, and the pick and roll ends up with the ball being slapped away and a foul on the floor. We'll see who that goes on. That foul on Lily Taylor is her second. It's the team's first as we've just gotten underway here in the fourth quarter. Wide open, Michaela Jones from the corner shoots it in. All of the three-point baskets tonight for Faith have been shot in by Michaela Jones and Katie Costello. And now I'm wrong. So Leah Ashley has one, but 5 for Costello, and now 4 for Michaela Jones. There's a 3 that goes in for Lily Taylor. 9 points for Lily. One of the freshmen on this roster for Ecclesia. Costello gets it in to Sovereign, who lays it in. Erica Sovereign could not believe how wide open she was. She turned and looked. It's like nobody's here. So she did what you should do in that situation. She just went to the basket and shot it in. Taylor with it for Ecclesia. The ball knocked away. Binkin comes out of there with it, and then she's tied up by Taylor. And the possession arrow pointing the direction of Faith. So they'll get the ball after that tie-up, leading by 28, 7:40 remaining in this game. First of 2 tonight, first of 4 this weekend. As Faith, I believe it's Calvary University that's coming in tomorrow. I will double check that, make sure I don't mislead you. And there's a runner in the lane for Michaela Jones. That's her first 2-point basket. She has 14 on the night. Davis gets the ball across the timeline and then gets it to Andrade. And now Miller. She gives it up to Jackson. She drives and misses, but a foul called. And Tashia Keepers is called for that one. And she said me when the whistle blew and pointed to herself. And the ref agreed with her and called the foul on her. That's just the first on Tashia. It is the third team foul this quarter on Faith. So Ecclesia could get into the bonus situation on free throws early in this quarter. Free throw shot in by Jackson. She has another one coming. Second one good as well by Antonice Jackson. Or Antonice, I believe, is the proper pronunciation. I do try to get it right. I don't always do that. Steffens to Jones. Michaela backs up, shoots the 3, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it will belong to Ecclesia. Tashia Keepers, along with Janiyah Davis of Ecclesia, were over there, and the ball went out of bounds off Faith. In it comes to Jackson, who breaks the press. A long 3 from the corner, missing by Andrade. Rebound, though, follow, shot by Miller, doesn't go. Andrade came down with it, tried again, so they had 3 opportunities. None of them went in. Pass ahead by Faith. Here's Costello for another 3. Perfectly on line, a little hard, and Keepers tried to go up with that shot. Had the ball knocked away from her, went out of bounds. Faith will keep it under their basket with the 18 to shoot. 5:58 to go until this game is over. And ball comes in to Ashley. Michaela Jones launches a three from the corner, won't go, and Ecclesia comes out of there with the basketball. Andrade then throws it away. Goes down low to Keepers. She wrestles the ball away to keep from getting tied up. Soleil Ashley for three, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll belong to Ecclesia. With 5:28 to go in this one, Faith with a much more comfortable lead than they had in the first half. 70-42, that's a 28-point difference as Ecclesia brings the ball down. Pass comes across the half-court stripe to Taylor, who shoots and misses. Faith with the rebound. That's Kayla Steffens with on the far side. It's the pick from Tashia Keepers. They were not able to get the ball to her on the roll. Kayla Steffens still has it. Tries to get it across court. It's tipped. Actually went off the hand of Keepers, I believe, and into the hands of Taylor for Ecclesia. Jackson now down the lane. The kick to Torres for three. Rims out. Katie Costello with the rebound. Seems like Katie has quite a few. I'll check her total. Keepers can't get it to go. Ashley, though, is there to follow it in. Katie Costello has 14 rebounds. I thought I was calling her name quite a bit on rebounds. That shot missing there by Lily Taylor. And here's Michaela Jones trotting across the timeline for the Eagles. Costello gets the pick, the roll for Keepers. She is fouled as she goes to the basket, and that foul on Jackson will send Tashia Keepers to the line to shoot two. That foul is the fourth on Antonise Jackson. And Keepers goes to the line seeking to find her first points of the second half. She had a field goal in the first half. Free throw is a bit short, but crawls over the front of the rim. And she has another. Second free throw, rimming out, but Keepers gets the tipped rebound. I'm not sure if it was a Faith player who tipped it or Ecclesia, but is irrelevant because Ecclesia steals the ball. Jackson working against Steffens, still has it on the baseline, and a foul is called on Tashia Keepers. Again, trying to get position on the out-of-bounds line. Just didn't get there quite fast enough, and Jackson had her head past her, and that's called a blocking foul. Esther Hecker in for Faith, as is Oksana Cromie. Shot missing by Ecclesia. Here's Kayla Steffens with the ball as Faith has... Yeah, they have no starters in there at the moment. Ashley with the drive gets the ball knocked away and a foul called. I thought they were just going to say that was out of bounds, but instead they called a foul on Alita Torres, and Soleil Ashley to the line to shoot two. So it's Kayla Steffens in there along with Oksana Cromie. And Esther Hecker in there. Gabriella Widman in also. And a couple of other subs getting ready to come in. Soleil Ashley hits one of two at the line. And also checking in is Elizabeth Binkin, number 15. And Alyssa Steffens has checked in for Faith as well. So not only are there no starters, two of the subs who play quite a bit, Kayla Steffens and Soleil Ashley, both out of the game as well. Three-pointer launched by Davis, misses, rebound goes out of bounds off Faith. So with a 32-point lead, Faith is going to finish this one out with some bench players. Always good if you're in that position to get some playing time. And it's happened quite a bit this year because Faith has won some games by some substantial margins. The drive by Cromie, the ball tipped away and stolen. Here comes Davis. Stop and go dribble, still has it, backs up, shoots, and nice move, but couldn't get the shot to go. Elizabeth Binkin with the rebound for Faith. And now Cromie with it for the Eagles. Oksana gets it to Binkin. Hecker, and then in the corner it goes to Widman as Faith works it around. 8 to shoot. Inside it goes, shot blocked. That was Cromie trying that one. And Ecclesia back the other way, trailing by 32. A long shot by Davis is good. Janiyah Davis, her second three of the game. That's her first points of this half. She had 8 at halftime. Now into double figures with 11 is Janiyah Davis. Steffens gets it off to Widman. Now it's Binkin with it. 8 to shoot. Ball goes inside, tipped away and stolen. Catcher got it. Long, another long shot by Davis is good. Widman dribbles and passes. That's Alyssa Steffens, can't get it to bank in. And the rebound pulled out of there by Torres for Ecclesia. Another three from the other side. This one doesn't go for Davis. She had hit 2 in a row. And now she steals the ball, passes it over to Miller, who lays it in. Liberty Miller gets the shot to go. We're under a minute to play, 74-48. And the pass to Hecker is knocked out of bounds. Janiyah Davis had a hand in there. And checking into the lineup for Ecclesia is Taylor. 20 seconds to shoot, 35 to play here as Faith works the ball around. Binkin gets it to Steffens. She backs out, doesn't shoot. A driving shot by Widman. She misses it, gets her own rebound, gets it to Hecker, who shoots and misses, and the rebound pulled down by Ecclesia. 8 seconds to play. Jackson on the dribble, and it goes out of bounds as time expires. 74-50, our final score. Only 11 points in that quarter for Faith, but a really good third quarter. 27 points, got their lead extended a lot. It was 6 at halftime. It was 26 at the end of the third quarter as Faith won quarter number 3, 27-7. So 4 players in double figures for Faith on the night. 19 for Katie Costello, and she had 11 at halftime, so pretty even scoring for her. 5 3-point goals for Katie. Miriam Binkin had a great second half, 15 points in the second half, 18 total points, and 17 rebounds. So both she and Katie Costello with a double-double tonight, 19 and 14 for Katie, 18 and 17 for Miriam. Also in double figures for Faith, Michaela Jones with 14, 4 of those on 3-point basket, 4 3-point baskets, so that would be 12 of her 14 points on 3-pointers. Soleil Ashley off the bench also in double figures with 12, 6 for Erica Sovereign, 3 for Tashia Keepers, and 2 for Kayla Steffens. 3 players in double figures for Ecclesia, Janiyah Davis with 14, Liberty Miller with 12 for the Royals, Carly Andrade with 10. Lily Taylor was close to double figures. She had 9, 5 for Anthony's Jackson, and for their total of 50. Faith with a 24-point victory, and some of it was better shooting, almost 40% for the Eagles, and just a touch over 27% for Ecclesia, and that was really the difference in the game. A lot of other things were even, but not the shooting percentage. Well, that'll do it for this game. Guys' game is getting ready to, the guys are getting ready to warm up, and the clock on the wall says there are 26 minutes plus until tip-off. We'll be back before that and preview the men's game for you.